Hi, welcome all. In this video, we are going to see how to decide buying a home in a consumer perspective. I am a flat buyer from Chennai. I made enough searches in Google. I visited enormous sites, construction sites, discussed with several people. Even then, I could not able to get the home from the builder in right time due to some failures. So, in order to share that experience to the public domain, I am sharing this video. Let's go into the detail. So I am splitting into three phases and consisting 6 points, and I am going to make uh, four different videos for all these six parts. And what are all those videos for planning? Planning is a first phase, which may take almost 2-3 months for your builder for purchasing your own home. Who is the builder, location, basic infrastructure requirements, based on that you, and then cost. uh, Based on that you are going to decide the home. For that, one video. And certifications and approval, for that another one video, because that is a very big domain. What are the things we have to do, that we have to check in that video, that will run to some time. It needs specific focus. And builder buyer agreement and correspondence, this also needs a specific focus. So these two parts in execution will have two videos. And finally, check. And in this check, point number 5 and 6 I am going to combine as one video. So this is how I have planned, and I am going to explain in four video sessions. So let's go into the detail. Yes, in this selection of process, you have to make a Excel spreadsheet as shown in the video. I made an Excel spreadsheet almost 9 years ago, which is almost obsolete. Nowadays, many points, key points I have identified based on my experience. I have given all those details here. So you make use of this Excel sheet, and this is only for from my perspective. If you can add more details into this, you can add. So as per this Excel sheet shown in the screen, project name, builder, previous projects, whatever he has handled, and reputation of the builder, quality of the building he has completed so far, and delivery efficiency of the project he has done, and RERA issues if he has anything in the past, and basic infrastructure, and score. Based on your visit, what is the score you are giving? So let's go into the detail. Project name, builder, it is completely your selection. And previous projects, and more the number of projects, more they have the experience. Actually, my selection was a mistake. He has completed only 2 projects, and that was the big mistake. So he has taken almost 6 years to hand over the project. So that should not be the case for your home. And reputation, take input from your friends, colleagues, and the brand value and the brand name he has in the market, and CREDAI certification he has anything, and other approvals like CMDA approval and registration or something like that. Then quality. For this, you have to visit to his old projects, whatever they have completed. From there, you have to take input from the house owners. You have to talk to them whether they have any quality issues with respect to construction, like cracks, any damages, any water seepage, and any bathroom leak from the top floor roof, if you have any leakage, that kind of thing. And delivery efficiency. Delivery efficiency, 3 to 6 months of delay is acceptable, but that should not be more than 2 years of delay. Even more than 1 year delay also is accountable. That you can account that more than 2 years of delay is not acceptable. And RERA issues, for that you can visit our website. I have made a detailed article in there, and I will make a different video for them for these RERA issues, as it is a big subject. And basic infra is security, like safety, where this location is situated, and what is the drainage plan in their approval plan, plan approved by the CMDA, and whether it is obstructing any water stream, natural stream, or man-made stream made for water drainage. For this, you can take example of Chennai flooding in 2015. Most of the apartments were constructed in water drainage area that was obstructing the entire drainage of rainwater system, and it created a huge issue. So based on all these analysis, you can give a score after visiting to their site, and you can give a score. And this score, it is based on your observation, and it will help you to screen at the final phase. Then cost effectiveness. For this cost effectiveness, you have to make a spreadsheet, and you have to include all the cost elements here. I made some cost elements which is applicable for project with good level of amenities, 10 to 15 amenities. And if it is the amenities are less, then you must have some idea what are all the mandatory amenities as per you, and based on that amenities you can include. If you have that amenities in your apartment, you can exclude here. If you don't have that amenities, you can include here. For example, some of the apartments may have school, and some of the apartments may not have departmental store. Then you have to include a departmental store here. Like that, you have to keep on adding all the elements, and you have to give the amenities. And this is actually operating cost, and this is actually investment cost of the apartment, square feet rate, and how many bedrooms and cost. This is to give a score at the end of the day, at the end of the screening. So this will be easy for you for analyzing the entire projects. So here also you can go for up to 5 to 10 projects, and keep it minimum and keep it simple, so that the screening process will be easier and it will not confuse you. And here this office distance and school distance are playing a key role, because in future everybody is concerned about global warming, carbon footprint, and go green tendency. So this will have a good intention when you calculate all these things. So keep focusing on this aspect also. So after screening all these projects, you have to give a score. I have given some examples for all these projects. Based on this score and selection of builder score, you have to go for finalizing the project. Here you keep it simple, and within 3 or 4. So you give, based on the score, you give priority number 1, 2, 3. Here you can include that what is the total cost of the project and how much your initial amount you have to invest, and based on the score you can finalize the project. You can give priority 1, 2, 3 like that, and you have to decide.
I made this Excel file with simple charts so that it will be easier for your decision making. So in the selection of builder and project, I made this chart to enable you for a quicker decision which project and which builder is suitable for you. And same in cost effectiveness. And while finalizing, the scores will be brought here automatically. I have made this connection. I have made the loop between the Excel sheets, and you will get the graph automatically. So I will attach this Excel sheet in my article at the bottom of the article. You can make use of it.
So if you have any question with respect to this, you can ask me or you can comment, so that I will respond. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.